Hello everyone, Richardson here. And I've always wanted a typewriter. I don't know why. I've always wanted to have a go with the keys. I know it's set in a different way than a normal keyboard, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Item number SCP-5156. Object class Safe. Special containment procedures. The house in which SCP-5156 is located has been converted into Provisional Site 289 under the guise of government protection of a historical building. Civilians are permitted to observe and photograph SCP-5156 under this pretense. Description: SCP-5156 is a pocket universe accessible via a doorway located in the basement of an abandoned house in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. The doorway is inlaid into the wall, and geological analysis confirms that the space behind the doorway is completely filled by earth. The area accessed by this doorway is a 400-metre cubic space bordered by walls, a ceiling, and floor, all made of the same brick material. These bricks have been anomalously altered or are of anomalous origin, and cannot be destroyed by any known methods. SCP-5156 is populated by exactly 10,000 identical rhesus macaque monkeys. Scientific name is Macaca mulata, collectively designated SCP-5156-1. All of them are biologically immortal and do not require any form of nourishment. Each instance of SCP-5156-1 is seated at a desk with a typewriter, and will constantly strike random keys. The only case where these instances will move from their seats is if a human or other entity attempts to harm or remove an SCP-5156-1 instance, in which case all instances will immediately attack the individual with deadly force. Otherwise, all instances remain passive and have no regard for humans or any other living creatures. The typewriters used by each SCP-5156-1 instance are able to access an infinite supply of ink, and whenever a typewriter's page is finished, it will be set aside by its respective SCP-5156-1 instance, and a new page will manifest in the typewriter. These pages will disappear a few moments after being removed. While most pages contain complete nonsense, occasionally an SCP-5156-1 instance will type out a cohesive word or set of words. Since containment of SCP-5156 has been established, one page has created which is entirely understandable. There are several grammatical and spelling errors, but the central idea of the page as a whole is comprehensible. Written in Italian. Upon the creation of the aforementioned page, it manifested in a wooden basket in the centre of SCP-5156, on top of two other pages, each of which contain similarly cohesive content. Transcripts of these pages are available upon request. Addendum 5156.1 Discovery. The basement in which the doorway to SCP-5156 is located was formerly barred off and hidden, and was only recently discovered by a small group of historians researching the home. They initially intended on publishing their findings, but were discovered by Foundation personnel before they could do so. Members of the team were administered Class C amnestics, and were left with the memories and data of only the non-anomalous portions of the house, to satiate any curiosity or suspicion regarding their investigation plans. The house itself was placed under Foundation supervision, and SCP-5156 was contained. Investigation of the house revealed very little information about its previous owners, save for a single letter found inside one of the bedrooms. And here's the letter. Mine own life friend, if I overcome my fear and send this message, I know we've conversed much about our futures and what we are capable of accomplishing. Whilst I've the utmost faith in thy talent and ability I at each moment lacked phi creativity. However, recently I found something which hath changed that completely. I've come across a grand design, and within I've discovered many pages of curious origin, which I intend on publishing anon. I know not how long this grand design have been functioning, but rest assured, it have been long enow to assure forth a multitude of working concepts, which I intend upon releasing as mine own work. I dare not specify any further, for fear of discovery, but this is a discovery graced by God. I give you all a most wondrous mine own life cousin, and pray this brings fortune on my house. Your bosom companion, William Shakespeare. That's the end of the document. I guess it's true with the infinite Monke theorem then, that they will produce Shakespeare if you give them typewriters and unlimited amounts of time and a lot of monkeys. Oh, that was a good one. Honestly, it kind of amazes me that these anomalies are in the world and the Foundation has to capture them. I mean, thank God I'm just a narrator for the database. Ooh. Anyway, that's it for this one. Goodbye. Hello, Creepy Otter here. Just a few things. Firstly, this really good SCP was made by Calibold, so I'll have their stuff in the description below. Go check them out. If you have a Wikidot account, give them an upvote if you liked it. Go to my description for my Patreon and my Twitter. If you want to support me more, that's why my Patreon's there. Anyway, that's it for this one. Goodbye.